Alright, section 4 is going to talk about the average rate of change of a function. Now, the formula for average rate of change of a function is f of b minus f of a over b minus a. And I'll kind of explain what those are. This means first answer. And I'll show you that when we do one here in just a second. This means second answer. This means first number you put in. And this means second answer, which you put in. Now, one of the things that this resembles is slope. We talked about slope in section 3 of chapter 1, where we're finding y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. It's the same thing. The only difference is that it doesn't necessarily have to be a line. It could be a different piece, and we're just looking for the average rate of change between one point on the graph to the next. So when you look at a problem like this, it's going to say f of x equals x minus 3 squared, which again, that's not a line, that's a parabola now, from 1 to 3. So it's giving you the two numbers that we're going to need to put in. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to insert my numbers. So 1's going to go in there first. 1 minus 3, the quantity squared. 1 minus 3 is negative 2. Squared is 4. Then I'm going to put in 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. And 0 squared is 0. So now to find the average rate of change is I take the second answer I got, so that was 0, minus the first answer I got, which was 4, divided by the second number I put in minus the first number I put in. So I end up with negative 4 over 2, which is negative 2. So at that particular moment in time on that graph, it is being reduced by negative 2 on average. Is that like that for the whole graph? No, because if we were to go to a different spot, it might be something different if we were going to go to two different numbers. So if we, for instance, go from 4 to 7. Okay, so then again, I'm going to put in the number 4 first. 4 minus 3 squared. 1 squared is 1. And then I put in 7. 7 minus 3 is 4. And 4 squared is 16. So again, I take the second answer minus the first answer, divided by the second number I put in minus the first number I put in. So I end up with 15 over 3, which reduces down to 5. So at that moment in time, that's what's happening. So in the first two, it was going down by 2, and the second one, it's going up by 5. That's what it means to find the average rate of change between two things. It will ask you to do that. Where it'll say find the average rate of change between this, and it'll give you the function. And honestly, that's it for this section. That's all they're going to ask you to do, is find the average rate of change between two numbers like that, which is basically just finding slope. You have to insert the number to figure out what it is first, and then you find the slope from there. So other than that, that is it. So anyway, have a good time with section 4.